So I'm here today at the Brompton Road Benetton store. It's London Fashion Week and I'm being a little bit naughty, skipping the shows because I think there's something a lot more important that's actually going on here. Last year Benetton launched the Unhate Foundation and I went to that press conference in Paris. And the Unhate Foundation basically is a non-profit organization that combats different forms of hatred in the world that's funded by Benetton. So they've launched the second installment of their global campaigns. The last one you'll probably remember were those pictures of world leaders kind of embracing on the mouth that caused a little bit of furor. I think the Vatican actually tried to sue the Unhate Foundation and Benetton for the images. We're into the second campaign, which is an issue I think that's a lot more relevant for me and our generation and probably a lot of you readers, which is youth unemployment. So this campaign is called Unemployee of the Year, and it's backed by a competition where you can submit an idea for a project or a company or an artistic project as well. Anything with an impetus for social change. Put your proposal online on the dedicated microsite, and then 100 people will be selected by their peers and given grants of 5,000 euros each to apply towards their startup. But of course the kick is that this startup has to have some sort of a social impact, whether it comes from an artistic place, a philanthropic place, an inventive place. It has to contribute somewhat to the community. I just think this is a very important issue to highlight, and I also think it's quite interesting that the winners will be announced at the end of October, so a couple of days before the US presidential election, in which the issue of youth employment has definitely come up, but it's been, in my opinion, feels more like a political football at touchy times when young people will be in the audience or young people are likely to be watching on TV, but it's not enough of the central issue. I think the numbers are downplayed a lot. And it's really great to see a global brand such as Benetton stepping up the ante and putting this issue to the forefront, putting a face to it, putting a slogan to it, and putting some money behind it. And while there can only be 100 winners, this sort of action has a really great potential to ripple and to really inspire people. I know it's really easy to feel hopeless sending in CV after CV after CV and coming up with nothing. To sort of walk away and think there isn't any corporation or establishment out there that will take a chance on young people, that will let me be me, and give me a chance to have what my parents had, to put money towards buying a home, to save up to send your kids one day to college. So I think it's a really fantastic project, and it's been really exciting to be here to learn about it firsthand. I know that I'm probably going to be submitting an idea, even though I'm technically not unemployed, I'm self-employed, but I still don't have a steady paycheck coming in. Entrepreneurship in the young generation is, I think, really the way forward. We can't go create more jobs if there aren't jobs to create, and the powers that be aren't willing to do it. So why not take it into our own hands? But of course, you always need a little bit of support along the way, and I think it's wonderful that Benetton is providing that.